Welcome to the Community Explorer, where you can explore, visualize, and interact with community-centered data. The Community Explorer is an expansion of the existing Youth Explorer, where we now map indicators of well-being for the entire population of South Africa, based on census data. From the landing page of the Community Explorer, you can select your population of interest. This might be the entire population of South Africa, children, youth, the working age population, or older persons. If, for example, you select children, this opens up the data mapper view. Here, various indicators of well-being can be mapped at different geographic levels across the country. The indicators are grouped into themes, which include demographics, education, economic activity, living environment, poverty and inequality, and health and wellness. If you click on a theme, this opens up to display the indicators within that theme. For example, we can map children living in income poverty. The data is displayed as a choropleth or a heat map, where the darkest shades represent the highest proportions. Here we can see in the Eastern Cape that 81% of children are living in income poverty. This is relative to 51% in the Western Cape. In the north of the country, in Limpopo, we can see that again 81% of children are living in income poverty, which amounts to 1,651,342 children. If we compare this to Gauteng, the proportion has dropped to 48%. However, this still amounts to 1,353,781 children. It's important to consider both the absolute values as well as the proportions. If you click on a province, for example, the Eastern Cape, the data is displayed at the district level. Here we can see in the Buffalo City District or Metro, 65% of children are living in income poverty, relative to 89% of children in the Alfred Nzo District. If we click on the district, the data is then displayed at the municipal level. Here we can see in the Ntabankulu municipality, 93% of children are living in income poverty, which amounts to 49,297 children. We can contextualize this further by adding various filters. For example, a gender filter, we can select to map female children. And here we can see that the proportion is the same at 93%, which amounts to 24,375 girls living in income poverty. We can also consider race, for example, colored. Now we are looking at colored girls, and we can see that this amounts to 75% of colored girls living in income poverty in Ntabankulu, or 68 girls. We may want to consider what kinds of services the families of these children living in income poverty might need access to. We can come to our service point mapper, where there are various categories of services mapped. These are largely government services. For example, families living in poverty may need to access a SASSA office. Here we can see that there is in the Ntabankulu SASSA office. Another service that might be required by families suffering from poverty and unemployment is the Department of Employment and Labour. Here we can see that there is an Ntabankulu visiting point. This information was verified by the Department of Employment and Labour in 2021, and there are various fields of information relating to contact details, services that are offered, phone numbers, etc. Importantly, we can see here that this visiting point is only open from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. on a Thursday. If we go to the rich data view, the data is displayed differently. Our same indicators of well-being grouped into themes is now displayed graphically as well as in tabular form. The same filters as before can be added, and the data can be downloaded as an image or as an Excel spreadsheet. We can also see a summary of the services available for this geography, which can be downloaded. And using this button here, the entire fact sheet can be downloaded or printed. A new feature in the Community Explorer is the tabular comparison. By clicking on the Compare button, we can open up this feature where we can compare our various indicators of well-being across geographic levels. For example, if we look for Tabankulu municipality, we can compare this to the Buffalo City Metro. We select our indicator of well-being that we are interested in, income poverty. Now we are looking at the entire population of Ntabankulu and Buffalo City. We can again add filters. For example, we can look at children as we were previously. And here we see that 93% of children in Ntabankulu are living in income poverty relative to 65% in the Buffalo City Metro. We can add another indicator. For example, we might be interested in grade 3 completion of children aged 10 to 11 years old. Here we can see that in Ntabankulu, 26% of children aged 10 to 11 years old have not completed grade 3, while only 12% in the Buffalo City Metro have not completed grade 3. Returning to the Community Explorer landing page, scrolling down, you can see a brief description of how the Explorer can be used, as well as our partners. Thank you, and we hope you look forward to exploring, visualizing, and interacting with community-centered data.